What are the best scary stories to tell at night? When I was in college, unfortunately I was part of a gang. That group consisted of 6 boys and 4 girls, and well, I kind of joined that group because of the 4th girl. Basically our group was innocuous except for the people on whom we used to play pranks. There was this guy in our college, not friends with anyone, only a few people knew him. A few people have tried to be friendly with him, but he just liked to stay aloof. Once he even told a guy he don't really need friends. Many times he was spotted talking with himself as if for him his own company was better than others. People find him kind of weird and haughty. So a guy from my group decided to teach him a lesson and formed a plan. A few suicide cases had taken place in my college, and the most famous one was when a guy locked his gate from the outside, got back in from the window, locked the window and then hanged himself from the ceiling fan. He did this during summer holidays, and his body was found a few days after his death, and people say that by the time his body was found the smell had become so bad that it was spread in the whole hostel. Smell was the reason that his body was found. Some people from his wing still say that on some nights they can feel a pungent smell in the air. So what we did was, the guy who had made the plan was dressed in sheets and makeup was put on him in such a way that it was looking as if there were rope marks on his neck, and his face had become all swollen and his nose was bleeding. An electrical engineer friend of ours pulled the plug, which can cause an whole hostel wing to go in darkness. My job was to collect some rotten smelling garbage and put it outside that weird guy's door when the lights were to go off. So when the lights were off and smell had been spread in the whole wing, the friend of mine with the makeup knocked on the door of that weird guy. We were all standing nearby. Our friend found that the door was not locked and he went inside and shut the door. We all rushed to the door and pressed our ears on the door. For a moment there was no sound from inside, and then we heard our friend's voice. "You are quite brave." "No, not really," came the reply from weird guy. "Yes you are. The last guy I met kept crying like a little girl till I strangled him to death." Well, actually the thing is that when I was 12 I was crossing the road without minding the traffic, and a speeding car was headed towards me. My brother, who was 14, rushed to me, pushed me out of the way and collided with the car. He died instantly, but he is still with me and I am sure he will protect me from anyone who will try to harm me. After a moment's silence we heard a shivering voice of our friend. "Is he here with us?" "Oh yeah, he is standing right next to you." We heard a shout and someone running towards the door. We were all terrified and were unable to move. That person who was running collided with the door and fell down. He got up again and opened the door. It was our friend still shouting, and we all ran like hell.